Hello, and thank you for joining us for another Tips, Tricks, and Techniques. My name is Melvin Dothard, an application specialist here at Mimaki USA. With the holidays right around the corner, creating personalized gifts is on the rise for anyone with a Mimaki printer. Here I have a coaster with a custom print that will be used for a gift. I'm going to show you how you can use this to elevate your business even higher by creating custom packaging design using the CG-AR series cutting plotter. This plotter has the option of attaching a sheet cutting table, which is used for cutting cardstock-like materials while still keeping the great quality you've come to love from a Mimaki product. In this video, I will walk you through the process of how I created this custom packaging shaped in a Christmas tree and how simple it is to add this application to your business. Let's dive right in and see how it's done. Let's start by looking at our artwork and adding cut lines so the CG-AR cutting plotter can cut it. As you can see, I've used a template to design a Christmas tree box for my coaster. I've also added a gloss layer since we'll be printing this on the UJF 7151+2. I will now copy the cut and crease lines to another layer and make sure they are different colors so I can differentiate them in FINECUT. Let's use 100% cyan for the crease lines and 100% magenta for the cut lines. With our cut layer in place, we can now create the register marks for the CG-AR cutting plotter. Under a new layer, create a box around your artboard, understanding that the corners will be where the register marks are placed. Now that the box is created, go to Window, Mimaki FINECUT. Under this window, click the Register Mark tool. We will be using the first mark shape with default recommended settings. I will also click the checkbox that reads Put a Print Direction, since my artwork is symmetrical. With the register marks created, delete the box layer and readjust your artboard to fit the marks. Now, all that's left is to save our color, gloss, and cut files separately. Make sure to save the files as EPS or PDFs to keep the artwork in vector format. Now that we have our art files created, let's open them in Raster Link 7. To do that, go to File, Open. We will only select the color and gloss files, since they're the only files we need to print. With the files open, we can now create our clear layer in the Special Plate tab. Make sure to select Valid Pixel so the clear is only printed where the color is. Select the clear plate we just created and change it to gloss under the Properties tab. Now we can composite our color and clear layers together for a single print. Make sure the clear layer is on top before clicking Composite. All that is left is to rotate our image and move it from the origin point, so the art prints in the middle of the paper we are printing to. As you can see, the color and the gloss layer are printed in one execution, minimizing the print time. The paper we are printing on is a 24-point C1S to give us enough strength to hold the coaster. Before we can cut, we need to load the paper on the cutting sheet. However, as you can see, the print is too big for the sheet. Instead, we are going to load the print on two sheets side by side. This will give the paper enough support for creasing and cutting. Place the print face up on the sticky side of the mats and align it as straight as possible to the bottom edge. With the adhesive holding it together, the two mats act as one. Now take the mats and load them into the plotter as you would a leaf sheet of paper. Make sure the pinch rollers are placed properly along the edges, then select leaf. The plotter will read the left and right edges as well as the front and the back. This is why it is important not to print too close to the edge of the material. With the print loaded on the plotter, we can send our cut file from Illustrator using the FINECUT plugin. To do this, go to Window, Mimaki FINECUT. Select the first icon, which is the plot icon. When FINECUT opens, you'll see the layers and the layout of the cut file. The first thing we want to do is detect our marks under the Register Mark tab. Next, assign tools to each color under the drop-down arrow. Change the crease lines to CRE and the cut lines to the cut profile for that material. In this case, it will be CT6. Now click Plot. Check the double pass creasing box before sending the cut file. The plotter will read the register marks, crease the print, then pause and allow you to change the tool to cut the remainder. Even without bleed, you can see the accuracy of a Mimaki plotter is unmatched. Removing the excess material is a simple task thanks to the low-tack adhesive. And finally, all that's left is to fold along the crease lines and tie the box closed. Thank you for joining us for another Tips, Tricks, and Techniques. Be sure to comment, like, and subscribe to all our social medias, and we'll see you again next time. Happy holidays!